All right, no game right now. That's strange. But anyways, greetings everyone. I'm back here for yet another flight shooter stream. I did say it'd be a while till I return to this game, but you know, it technically was a while, but really I needed to get some footage for this part of the game. For, you know, I said that I was planning on doing the Lethal Skies 2 overview and like retrospective, and you know, the one I wanted to do after that was Lethal Skies 2, but the problem was I was missing some footage for this part of the game, the secret missions. So that's what we're here to do right now, is to take care of the secret missions. So unfortunately, you know, there are cheat codes to get the secret missions. Or, well, at least some of them. But others, well, it looks like some of them still didn't even show up yet. So, gonna have to do some re-entering real quick. I'll be quick with this, hopefully. Oh boy. Yeah, I need a guide code for even for entering cheat codes in this game, I swear. But you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, so... Oh, dang it. I already screwed it up. L left. L2, L2, L1. Okay, that ought to do it. I hope. I see some of these missions I'm already passing over once. But that ain't exactly what I'm looking to do right now. Anyways, this one I did unlock. This one we did unlock before when we beat the last mission. So that one is at least confirmed. But the others... The others, we still have to figure those out, so... It's one of them. Nope, that didn't seem to do it. 1, R1, R2, R1, right, left. Alright, that should have... Oh, wait. Was that? Oh, wait, these are the training missions. I didn't even do any of these. That doesn't really matter. There are dogfight modes available. I'm guessing that's just for, like, you know, back in the day when you could do couch co-op. But that ain't exactly what I'm looking to do right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, it seems. Or rather, the way that the game intended for me to do it. So, the first one I have to do is getting a S rank on mission 1, so it should be relatively easy with the skill levels that I have right now. So I'm just gonna take a random plane. Actually, what I ought to do is equip this again. Go with my usual strategy of equipping as many AIM 900s as I can. I really didn't intend for it to take this long, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. I can't believe I forgot to switch the music up for the first mission again. Wanted to demonstrate that feature, but oh well. Let's blitz right through this and get to that secret mission. Oh, there's a little glitch on the ground there. Anyways, I don't think I've flown the Su-27 in this game yet. Or maybe I have, I just don't really remember it. Come on, get him. Okay, well, it doesn't look like it's too good for pitching, but it's really steering that I care about. It does look like it has hyper fast lock on. Yeah, just again, just spam ram all these guys. Gun them down if I have to. Oh, I took a hit there. Nothing too severe yet. But there's one right behind me. And that missile completely missed. Again, I gotta prioritize going after those bombers. They're the real threat right now. All right, the bombers are down. Now I can deal with these remaining F-16s. Hopefully not go... Well, went right into the missile. I got a perfect demonstration of engine damage. They are. All right, I forgot. I have this. Let's see if the... Oh! Almost went right into the ICBM. Come on, go after it. Come on, you're faster. All right, one shot, I think. I didn't hear any hit markers. Man, this thing turns on a dime, but can barely climb. Come on. Get a clean shot off. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go in the ocean. Oh, I almost went for a drink there. Well, we already know. So hopefully that's an S rank for us. An A rank. All right, I'm retrying this. Yep. Discarding the results. Don't really care. Again, this is a perfect opportunity for me to try out all the aircraft that we didn't get to test. That we didn't test in the main playthrough. Let's see. I'm gonna go with something with a lot of hard points. Thinking, let's try. I don't think I've actually. I might have used it once, but let's go with the Typhoon here. It looks like it has. Yeah, it has a lot of hard points, so it'll be perfect for this. And of course, it can only equip the machine gun as like an anti. And I forgot to switch the music again. Would have been a good opportunity to. Yeah, I know. Okay, wow. A little bit slower turning than the, you know, than the SU-27. But it feels a lot more controllable. Controllable! I swear, I keep making up combinations of words on the fly here. Oh no! That bastard used a flare. And I keep getting the buttons switched. Very nice to have you here from the start. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh. Man, thank goodness the Typhoon here is powerful. The only problem is its FCS doesn't seem anywhere near as fast as the SU-27s. Which is weird because Typhoon's supposed to be more advanced. Yeah, I could use the help. Seriously. Uh-oh. I'm getting gunned at. Get a clean shot. Okay, well, there goes that one. My wingman took that one from me, but you know what? It's all fine. Yes! Yeah. Yeah, they are. Because apparently we're like, they knew that we're like a bloodless human and they're threat to their plans. Yeah, it's already part of the script. Don't try and get me to write it out. All right. At least just one would be enough. Again, I gotta get it right up behind this thing. And then unleash the fury of a few dozen warheads. Or my guns. Again, we already know. We have the hindsight of knowing. Please tell me we got an S rank there. E rank, bruh. Okay, that's a definite retry. Now it's not so much that the missions are difficult, it's just difficult to get an S rank. Let's see. I want to use something with a high FCS value, so Berkut, you're next on the list. You're next on my list of options. Guess I could equip you with just AIM 900s. And again, I forgot to switch the music. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I've not gotten an S rank yet. And it's trippy seeing the Berkut with the Blue Angels inspired livery on it. But yeah, that lock on them is insanely quick. All right, just lock onto this one. I thought this thing was supposed to be good at low speeds. Because, you know, the swept forward wing design. Okay, I don't want to waste all my missiles. Man, I'm so used to Ace Combat where, like, if you slow down, you turn faster. But no, in this game, it's the opposite. Come on, just go down already. Those aren't even bombs. They're using my weapons. They're using multi-warhead missiles. All right, lock onto this sucker. Give him a taste of his own medicine. And how the tables have turned on these guys. Please just go down already. You're outmatched. Man, at this maybe it's because of like time and such. My allies are like right on top of them too, but they ain't exactly doing anything to him. Well, something got hit there. I don't want to use up my last missile right now because I need it for when the ICBMs show up. Okay, there's another hit. Just go down already. Yeah. Again, yeah, they are. In a way, I can't really blame them. I'd be fed up with Frontier Nations as as well for like being this slow with giving me the S rank. Well, almost crashed into that. That would have been a big boom for me. Out of missiles now. Yeah, you're gonna be safe until I get the mission results and realize I didn't get an S rank. Of course. You know, the criteria said I only had to beat the mission on like the second attempt. So I'll do it on easy if you need to. Maybe that'll make, you know, the mission a bit easier. And this time I will switch up the music. thousand. What is that? 1,000 miles an hour for a takeoff? That's or no, it's got to be in kilometers. Yeah, I gotta stop these guys from turning Newfoundland into Old Foundland. Another part of the script that I have written. Okay, someone got hit there. Yeah, wow, they have a lot less health, but the F-16s still seem just as aggressive as they are normal. Honestly, the music in the background is shockingly chill for this kind of situation. Honestly, reminds me of that one track from Ace Combat 7 that plays before you encounter the Arsenal Bird for the first time. Oh, what the heck? Explosions went off like crazy beneath me. Please tell me I got that S rank. Yes! Sidetracks mission can now be selected. What I need to know is how to access the sidetracks missions. Next mission. Options. Well, first thing I got to do is like save the game where I'm at right now. Yeah, and trying to figure this. Okay, that's still just the select button for like. Okay, L3 and R3 still seem to like cancel. No, 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 no. Don't want to start a new game yet. What I need to figure out is how to access the sidetracks missions. I'll be back in a second, guys. I got to figure this out. right, guys. Tried figuring it out. I tried entering the cheats again, but still didn't seem to want to show up. So, gonna try to complete one of these missions one more time, see if it unlocks the extra option. And if it doesn't, well, I'll try my luck on one of the other types of missions that we have available to us. Hopefully they don't prove to be as much of a pain to unlock as these are. Actually, there was a mission for mission 2. There was one for mission 2, which supposedly the easiest mission in the game. I don't know why I decided to torture myself with this one, but eh. I guess it also helps to get across that this is the most unhinged canyon run in flight shooter history. At least so far. Got it, Black Pawn. I'm trying my best to wrangle this F-18. I guess that was too hard of a landing. Anyways, I guess I'll try mission 2. Because this mission 4 is just way too unhinged for me. Even on, I was even doing it on easy mode. I guess it doesn't really matter which difficulty I end up doing it on. It's 2 AGM 900s and 2 sets of AIM 900s. That'll do. That'll get us through this one. To think that we fight them later on. Oh, and well, those completely missed. No figures. Man, which are shooting at me now? Again, I'm never gonna get over the rockin' soundtrack that this game has. It's one of the most underrated that I know of so far. Ah, narrowly dodged that missile. So we're at max engine temperature right now. I was going to see if I could actually overheat my engines just to demonstrate it for the playthrough. Well, not even the playthrough. It's just the video. But I guess not. One of the most infamous lines right there. All right, I had to at least gotten an S rank here. There we go. Sidetrack mission. Sidetracks can now be selected. EX1 first contact. Wait, can I actually? It still looks like they're locked for me. Except for this one, EX3. All right, well, I guess I'll try my luck at trying to unlock the other types of special missions. Which one were they? All right, so first one I have to get an A or S in mission. Okay, that's why. That's why I decided to do this one. All right, well, definitely not going to be doing this in a fast aircraft, so where's my... I'll try this one in the Harrier, see how that goes. Of course, I'm going to equip it with as many AGM 900s as I can. Okay, that was only 2 destroyed there. And I appreciate the fast lock on that this thing has against ground targets. It might be slow, but at least that means it's a lot more controllable in this canyon. Who knows, maybe the VTOL will help me out a little bit. It's getting a little bit too reckless there. Now's not the time for acrobatics. All right, slow down. See if I can VTOL my way on in. There's only so much you could do for me from down there. Oh, go down, go down, go down. Now, he said I had to turn around here, so I'm gonna land like this. Okay, apparently that wasn't far enough. So I guess I gotta hover backwards a little bit more. Try not to hit the ceiling. All right, this better be far enough. Thank goodness. Yeesh. Yeah, get in here. There's an alternative to not blasting open the doors and like going in Tokyo Drift style. If you want to get like a high rank. Yeah, see, it keeps showing that sidetracks missions for Bloodstorm and First Contact can now be selected. Save game here. But still, that's an E rank, so want to try again, see if I could get higher rank. And it looks like I'm gonna have to do this a bit faster. Again, those guns aren't much of a problem, so I'm gonna ignore them. They weren't shooting at me. It's the ones up ahead that are gonna be a bit of a problem. Let's look at them. That's a lot. That didn't do too much, but eh. Maybe it was because I used the cheats that ended up breaking the game. And that was how I ended up not being able to unlock those special missions, which that would suck. But you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Come on, HMs. Go down. All the way down now. There we go. Seriously, this ain't far enough back for you? Okay, well, I'll slowly inch my way on back then. This better be close enough this time. Are you... Bruh. Still somehow not close enough. And, well... I might as well just go out the fast way. I swear, this mission sometimes... just straight up sadistic. Was hoping I'd be able to do some GTA Online at 4 o'clock, but, you know... LS2 here is being a little bit of a pain. Those missiles... They missed! Okay, what am I doing? Why was I flying in Perth there? I wasn't paying attention. At least the Harrier's controllable enough in this that I could actually make it through these turns. Can I VTOL, please? Ooh, phew. All right. Now this has got to be far enough in for you. All right. Please don't tip on your tail now. It didn't tip on its tail. It tipped on its nose instead. Hey, it did do what I told it to do. Guess the game now knows that I'm trying to go for that for that special mission. It's doing what it can to rob me of that chance. That sucks. Yeah, I hope they see you, and I hope they start chasing you. Would honestly save me the trouble of going through some of the later missions. Trying to, man, but this thing ain't exactly fast. All right, go down a little bit more. Maybe I have to wait for his dialogue there. Hey, don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. Don't hit the ceiling either. Please tell me this is far back. Far enough back for you. No, don't you dare do that again. Please. So what is happening with my Harrier right now? It's just like it's like that front landing gear doesn't exist. All right, hopefully that's again the last that we see a black pawn here. Or not. Another E-ring. Eesh. All right, well, I'll try this again, but this time I'll use a faster aircraft. Still haven't gotten either of those two SP missions unlocked, which is mildly concerning. Let's see, which one here do we have that's fast but decently controllable? Okay, maybe F-25. Let's see how that how it goes with EF-25. A little bit less controllable than I would have hoped, but whatever. Actually, again, it's controllable at speed. Okay, just gotta ignore the enemy fire and do this as fast as possible. And that's probably would have been good if the guards captured him for me, for my sanity. One less suicide mission for me to do later on in the campaign. Slower, slow down, maintain control. All right, just doing that as a preemptive measure. And now bro's sitting in my lap. Please tell me that was good enough. All right, got an A rank, which is good enough for this. Now what I need to do next is to head to mission 6. Now this time we're going to be on an even footing with Falcon when we come across them. Well, when we face them. Again, going all with the all aim 900 loadout here. Looks like I can't have Rita, or actually no, it wasn't Rita, it was I forgot her other wing woman's name from the other game. Let's see, let's put on some more action centric music for this one, since it's a boss battle coming up. And to think only one of these bombers makes it back. Yeah, now who's outmatching who? Now this is a fair playing field. More towards my side, but all right, Gyro Falcon, where are you? Let me at you. Now we're evenly matched, you and I. Giving you a preview of the tactics you'll be using against us later. Yeah, this isn't over. Yada, yada, yada. We'll see you again later. Surprisingly, I'm surprised that they don't actually have any lines for if and when you shoot them down. I guess they just didn't think of that. In which case, I really don't blame them since, you know, you're not likely to do that on your first playthrough. Oh, those are friendlies. Don't want to crash into them. Yeah, you got clear skies all around, except, you know, they're all orange. Wait a minute. Think about it. Orange skies, when you first play this mission, you're up against a squadron that outmatches you in every way. This is another parallel to Project Wingman. Yeah, make sure they're out of the way. Slow down, slow down. No more bouncing, no more bouncing. Narrowly made it to the end. Again, I'm surprised that we still haven't gotten the access to the extra missions. Again, maybe they're just glitched out for me, which, again, that would suck. Wait a minute, wrong mission. Need to do 6-2. That was also an extra mission. Right, two sets of each. That should do it. And yeah, that should do well. Again, you got to make sure that my team's allocated to the right, you know, to the right loadout for each role in the mission. Again, my priority here is this time is to destroy everything, all the enemies on the map. Including those that aren't like priority targets. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to go after one of them right now. So that way I'm not stuck circling around these guys. What? You mean to tell me that... Bruh. Not everything got destroyed in that. That kind of sucks. Either everything missed or it didn't do enough damage. Yeah, it hit everything, but didn't do enough damage to actually destroy it. But thankfully, it's enough for my guns to finish the job. Again, this time, prioritize destruction over accuracy. Again, everything must be cleaned off this map. Even those little SAM sites. Oh, I almost flew into that. Guess I was going in from the wrong angle to shoot at it. All right, again, going after these F-16s, even though they don't pose too much of a threat. To unlock this mission, I have to destroy everything in this mission. Whoa. Rita's been doing work here. All right, looks like skies are clear now. Now all that remains is to destroy that last weapons site. Thankfully, I got two AGM 900s with their names written all over them. Yeah, everything was got destroyed that time. Trust me, we won't. We'll definitely be seeing each other again later in the game. Yeah, we destroyed all the enemies in this mission, but hmm. Bit concerning that we still didn't get that other another special mission. Yeah, what's weird is that it keeps showing up as like the same mission here, even though I'm willing to bet that there's supposed to be like a bonus mission. Anyways, this looks like the last of those special missions, so might as well do it. The only one that we have unlocked. Yeah, we will. We'll do it just fine. But of course, I'm gonna have to equip the right aircraft for it. You know, I haven't had the chance to really show the F-47 here. So you know what? That's what we'll use this time. I'll equip my entire squadron with them. Wait, no, not S-37. The S-47. It'll be nice to know what exactly we're up against here. So, oh, a bunch of S-37s and a B2 and B2s. Wait a minute. This is sort of like a mirror of what we were doing before. Anyways, I'm gonna swap out Grace here for. I can't swap out. Okay, I can. It's just that wasn't able to select them. I didn't go all the way through to select them. So yeah, this will be my squad for this. Wait, I forgot to. I'm gonna need as many AGM 900s for this as possible, or AIM 900s. There we go. Yeah, gonna need all of y'all equipped to attack aircraft for this one. All right, let's do this. Of course, since this is hot, the same mission that we did before, except it looks like we're mirrored on the opposite side. So this is one of the opposite side missions. And gotta get rid of those B2s first. They're the real threat. Okay, yeah, it was Grace. And I completely forgot the name for some reason. Just blanked out on it. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you launch anymore. Oh, look at that guy. He's just going vertical. Does that seem... That's perfectly normal for a B2 to do. Hey, that rhymes. Oh, there's still some over there. Wasn't that what you said before? I'm surprised you didn't go back yet. No, he managed to break off right before the missile was able to... Right before the warheads were able to land a hit. Come on. Come on. Almost got you. Yes. But there's still 2 left, it looks like. And they're swarming right all over one of my teammates. I can't tell who. Matt. Didn't you say that you were going back, but you're still up there flying? I gotta respect that. Oh, careful, careful. Great, now I'm caught in their little death circle here. Right, there's one going around the outside here. I'm going for him. Landing a few hits. It might not be the strongest gun, but it's doing the job. Yeah, I saw that this plane's Vulcan stat isn't the best, but again, it managed to carve him up a little bit. Just took a few hits. I almost got you. Where'd he go? I'm actually gonna... I was gonna say, I wanted to see what the cockpit inside this thing looked like, but really not that much different from a typical fighter jet cockpit. All right, mission completed. We managed to successfully defend that area. E rank, but you know, it don't really matter that much to me. Gladly take it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna get ready to prepare for my GTA Online section of the stream. So just gonna temporarily end things, and I'll see you in a little bit. Till then, take care and farewell. Although it won't be too long.